Good morning. Hi, this is Kathy Burris, and I am showing up. If you look at the clock in this moment, it is 11:11 on January 11, 13 years after I launched my Green Hope coaching practice on January 11, 2011, at 11:11. It was significant to me at the time. It was a new start. It was a new place, and I had to do it at 11:11. So I had to time it out so that my camera came on, Facebook Live came on right then. So it is January 11th, and 13 years ago, I launched something I had never dreamed of. It was not something that had been on my bucket list for years. I hadn't thought of myself as having my own business, let alone being a life coach, which until, a couple of years before that, I didn't even know what a life coach was, let alone considering the possibilities that might come from launching my own business and becoming certified, credentialed as a life coach. But here I am to celebrate with you, not to brag. Oh my goodness, no, this is not a bragging session. This is a gratitude session. This is me taking time to notice my own story. Yesterday, in the Ripples, the new session of Ripples has started, and we're working on crafting our message, and out of our stories comes our message. And we were talking about, why is it important that we stop and listen to our stories? I mean, we live them, right? Why is it important that we stop and pay attention? Well, right away, some of you are going, well, you've got to pay attention, right? That's it. You're right. You're exactly right. But sometimes life happens, things get busy, we experience the good, the bad of it. We are needed and expected to show up at different places. We don't have time to stop and just reflect on what it is we're noticing. But today I am. Today I need to. Not just so I have something to share with you. It's more that I listen myself. It's more that I pay attention to those things that I'm grateful for. And yes, some of those are hard things. Some of those are not easy things. But out of the hard has come some pretty cool opportunities. Out of the listening and capturing, one of the things I talk about with my clients often is capturing the single snapshot of a fast-moving frame. If our life is a video, you know how you speed it up sometimes and people go really fast and talk really fast. If we slow it down and come to a single frame of that very busy life, of that very confusing, chaotic celebrations of life that happen, if we slow it down and we notice, there's some pretty cool things that come up. Things that prompt gratitude many times. Hopefully, you can find the thing that you can be grateful for. Sometimes it's noticing where hope showed up after the hard thing. How God showed up. Different, oh my goodness, different than you expected. Bigger than you'd ever needed. Or perhaps you expected him to be one way, so you didn't notice when he showed up bigger. And you've missed it. And when you slow it all down and you stop and pay attention, all of a sudden you go, oh, there he was. I didn't see him. That's how he gave me hope. That's how he used that moment in my life. That's how he said, I love you. And he's saying, I love you every day. We just miss it because we're too busy. So today, 13 years later, on 1/11/2024, I'm celebrating that over the last 13 years, while my business is not what I thought it would be, while there are things that I had to learn the hard way, because I'm not truly a natural entrepreneur. That's, if you know me, you know that's not it. But I love watching a woman come to terms with the real story that she's living. I mean, the real of it. Good, bad, ugly, all of it. The real of it. And in that moment, finding hope, finding joy, experiencing love, recognizing her life isn't over. Her life doesn't have to just be stagnant. She wants more. She feels like she's made for more. You feel like you're made for more, not because you are bragging about yourself, but because you know God has planted in you. The design he gave you is just pretty amazing. Now, it feels ordinary to you. In fact, it feels probably really ordinary to you, and you think, yeah, I'm not that remarkable. I don't have that much to offer. I really don't think I can do that. But girlfriend, if you're breathing, you still have a purpose. And if you have a purpose, then something in the design that God gave you is something he wants to use. Not only for you, but for the world that you touch. That might be a grandchild, like I got to spend time with mine this weekend. That might be a friend that just needs you to say, I see you, I love you, I'm thinking of you today. It might be you recognizing you have a voice and you have something to say. And you may not say it to thousands of people. That's not my plan. However, I know that you needed to hear this today because for some reason you clicked on this video. So I'm grateful for 13 years of not only stretching my own skills, being stretched beyond what I ever thought possible, but recognizing that I get to be part of helping you see you, embrace the voice, not just the physical voice, but the whole being of you that you offer to the world with the message that comes out of your story. Now, I don't remember, I started at 11:11, so I want to be done before 11 minutes are over. Anyway, here's the thing. Over the next 2-3 weeks, I'm going to be sharing stories with you. Stories of the ways I've seen God show up. Stories of things that he's used to teach me. And I hope that you'll join me. I hope you'll listen in. Because what I want to do more than anything, what I love to do is not just share a story, but share a story that connects with your story, that helps you identify the story you tell next. The hope story. The story that says, yep, that was hard. Yep, I had to really work hard to learn this. Yep, whatever the yep is, that you'll discover the hope, the joy, the gratitude that comes out of your story. So, pay attention. I'm going to be showing up more regularly, but I'd love to hear from you. And you can, message me privately if you want to. It takes a while to share stories. You don't just get on Facebook Live one morning and start sharing, or maybe you do. But you have a voice. You have a message that your world needs to hear. And I love helping you figure out what that is. So 13 years later, here we are, celebrating that God's using us, not in the perfect form always not the perfect entrepreneur or the perfect life coach, but my goodness, we've done a lot of really wonderful things over the last 13 years and walked with a lot of remarkable women. I hope you're one of those, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for celebrating with me. Bye.